All right, right. Shalom, shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem, Rekah Kwadash. I want to give double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom and salute to the hopefully elect from the least to the greatest, including you bishops, sergeant at arms, and so on and so on. All right. So, I just pulled this video. I found this video, right? I often get a lot of my videos from this channel. This is a channel named Taylor House Publishing, and he points out, he pull up, the receipts, videos on the hypocrisy of America, and if you go on this channel, right, you'll find out that Jake is still getting hung at an alarming rate, and it's not being like publicized. But Taylor House Publishing, he's bringing the videos, man, and I'm not surprised, but it's like, wow, it's not even. You got these. See, at the same time, you got these Jakes running around here destroying each other, and this not even being national news, and Esau is still out there doing his thing. Don't think that things calm down. Nah, things turned up, and it's going to get even more turned up, and so on and so on. That's just what the media portray and wants you to believe, that everything is calmed down. There's no more racism. Nah. So one of the reasons why I bought this video, and I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Fair use too. I believe Taylor House Publishing. He know that I use his videos, so I'm not making any monetary gain off of it. Just edification purposes, you know. So I want to go ahead and play this video, right, for a lot of people to show the hypocrisy, to show you that it's a double standard, to show you that we still have enemies in the society, and what a so-called white man will shoot you Jakes down for the little itty bitty offenses. He's not going to do that to his own, you know. He's not going to do that to another Edomite. I done seen cases where I just did a video, maybe I think it was about a week or two ago, on my channel, the same channel that you had these two Edomite kids playing with the gun, and I showed you how they went out their way to apprehend these little kids. But what's his name? Lord dude in the reincarnation, right? I think his name Rice, Tamir Rice. They shot that Lord Jake down cold blood, man. So just to show you that it's a clip. The elder had a clip. The elder Karasabar, he played a clip of. I was watching one of his videos of the dude in Baltimore. He was head of the Safe Streets, something like that, and he had a knife in his hand. And the Edomite cop pulled up, and he didn't try to apprehend him or put the knife down. He just blew the Jake cold, just straight away, just blew him away. You know. But if that was a white man, they'll go through the meters. They'll go through whatever they got to do to disarm that white man and arrest them without harming them. But you Jakes, you Israelites, your enemy will take you out. You know, and we just giving it to you plain and flat, man. And you need to know that, because a lot of these Jakes, they'll give you misinform you, and you out here thinking that these Edomites or these so-called white people love you, and you'll get caught up in a situation and they'll blow you away. So we here to tell you that you got to be careful. You got to watch your enemies. You got to move according. You got to move according. Your enemies is not going to give you the same mercy that he would give on his own. So that's basically what I wanted to say, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video, and I'm gonna get a couple scriptures, and that's gonna be the video. Now I can say that if he's an Edomite, where he's appeared to be the Edomite, he's handling business. You know, he's whipping his ass. But if that was a Jake, bro, what I'm telling you, he would have been pulled out a service weapon and blew that Jake away. Especially if he had a weapon. I got numerous amount of videos, even on this Richard Taylor channel. You got a Edomite with a gun, and these cops saying, "Put the gun down, put the gun down, Tom. Come on, Tom." They pleading with him. But if you had a gun, if you Jakes had a gun, their first instance is to blow you away. All right. Let me ask you a question. Would Jake in their right mind? Well, you have Jakes that do it, but they're in the grave. They didn't live to see the next day. Would Jake, that's going to square up with a cop like this, knowing he got a gun? But if you're an Edomite, you can do it because they not going to shoot you. Hey, I'll go far as to even say the Northern tribe. See, look, he got a taser or whatever. They'll go out of their way not to shoot one of their own, and that's what we're here to tell you. And I expect them to do that. I'm not surprised. I'm just making this video because I want to tell you Jakes that, because a lot of you Jakes out there, you'll listen to Anton Daniels coon ass, his Sambo ass, and you'll get misguided in thinking that these walking around dressed as a fucking hot dog. Damn, hey, the Lord going to destroy this dude, man. The Lord got a heavy judgment for niggas like him, man. And I pray that the Lord destroy this dude, man, because this dude is proud. This dude is proud beyond. He don't have any shame. He's the type that will get on his knees. If he was, I don't even think if he would get on his knees for this man and slurp and won't have any shame about it. Okay, so let me see. Hold on, brother. All right, so I'm gonna play a little bit more of this video. Listen to Mr. Richard Taylor's commentary, and then I'll go to the scriptures.
Him for about a whole minute. But one thing you didn't see is the officer pulling out his gun and shooting the white man. Somebody answer that question, why? When we have seen black men all across the country get shot for just charging at police without a weapon. They get shot for pulling away from police. They get shot for running away from the police. But this man right here is actively engaged in an all-out brawl with this officer, and not one time did the officer fear for his life. Can somebody ask me the question, or somebody answer me the question on why this man's life was not taken? Every time a black man is shot, they say, well, he should have complied.
Okay, I pushed the wrong button, Salaki. I got the answer. Well, simply because they are our enemies. All right, you're not gonna get justice from a unfair enemy that hates you, and this hate goes all the way back to Esau. It actually goes all the way back to Cain. But let's get a scripture, and I'm gonna show you. And that answer is right in the Bible. I believe it's at Genesis, the 21st chapter, and I believe it's around 41. No, that's not it. Genesis 27 chapter and verse 41. Here it is. This is Genesis 27 and 41. Well, you know what? I'll go up to 38. It says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father? And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of the heaven from above. So that's why they literally own all the land in this modern time. Because prior to that, you had Israel ruling both the East and Western hemisphere before Esau came back in power. We had this whole United States and the Southern America and so on. But Esau, that little season that Satan was let out, yep, that was Esau. His little season of rule again, that Roman Empire coming back. It says, and that's why it says the dew heaven from above, meaning he owned the airspace. He got the planes and all that. So it says, and by thy sword shall thy live. Yeah, what's the modern day sword? The gun. You know, you look at the modern day so-called white man or Edomite or white supremacists, they deal with guns a lot. You know, they're always hunting in the woods. They could walk down the streets of America with a loaded pistol, with their hand on the trigger and not get shot and not look at it as a threat. But let you Negroes do that. You know, you can't do that. You can't do the same as Esau and his kingdom. So it says, and it shall come to pass that thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. All right. It says, so that's talking about the rulership, right? We were ruling, and now Esau is ruling. But soon we gonna break that yoke. You know, Yahweh Shah is going to break that yoke from off our necks. It says, and by the sword shall thou live, and shall serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessings. See? So they don't even know why they hate us. You know, these white supremacists, you know, they don't even know why they hate us, but they hate us really deep down because they're jealous because we got the blessing that Isaac gave to Jacob. It says, because that's what we was talking about at camp. I was saying, I was like, Esau hates Jake because of the blessing. It says, wherewith his father blessed him, and Esau said in his heart, here it is. Here's the point of the video. The day of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. See? So they got that perpetual hate for us. The so-called white man hates the so-called black man. They don't even know why, but this is the reason, and it goes all the way back to Esau and Jacob. But guess what? It goes all the way back to Cain, because Cain said the same thing. That was the same spirit. Cain, I'm not going to go into it on this particular video, but that I'm just letting you know that was the same spirit. Cain killed Abel. That's the same spirit, that evil, wicked spirit. And we telling you that you can't change this devil. You can't change a snake. The Heavenly Father made a snake to be a snake, So that really was the point of the video, So yeah, I'm a stop it right there, because that's the reason why Esau could go out there and fight his fellow brethren or the police and not get gunned down like you Jakes. Because they're on the same side. They're on the same team. Even though they fighting, they know deep down that they ain't going to slay their own. Which, in some cases, they will. I'm not saying that don't happen. I didn't saw Edomites kill other Edomites, or so-called white people kill each other. But for the most part, I'm saying, for the most part, you're not going to see it. Hey, in one of my videos, the Edomite had a gun, even shot at the cop, and the cop still was saying, "Put the gun down," But let you, Jake, shoot at a police officer. Oh, that's free. That's a free kill for that Edomite. And you Jakes too. You Jakes that's in the system. You Jakes are even worse than when you get as police. This other coon, this other Sambo, gave me a ticket the other day. I thought he was, going give me a warning, because I'm not. Doing my delivers, so I'm not from that area. So I made a U-turn. When you're doing deliveries, you're gonna have to make a U-turn somewhere, and then so you dropping off this, that, and the third, and so on. And this damn Sambo looked like a Jake. He could have been, but this fucking damn Sambo gave me a ticket. I'm thinking, oh, he see me at work. I'm trying to, make my ends meet. And this damn devil, this black devil, knowing that our people financially, they got a lock on us, knowing that we're locked out of certain things, and it's harder for us to maintain in the system. And then you're gonna go and do that and make it even harder, So the hell with you. I should have. Hey, we gotta start putting curses on these people too, because they are our enemies. The 2/3. Yeah, because they're no good for us. They just serving Esau. So we gotta start putting curses on these people. They do us wrong. We're gonna put curses on them too. The Lord said, hey, if your enemies, go at you, go at them. Eye for an eye. That's where that comes from. So yeah, that's just about it. You ain't gonna get the same blessing as Esau in this system. Now in the kingdom, that's a whole nother. Oh man, that's gonna be great. Lord willing, we are the elect of that number, But I hope this was edifying to the body. Till again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Till again, brothers, Shalom.